I was joking with the team, if we can get our offense going like our defense, look out. But obviously, Stanford's a very good defensive team. Um, I just thought we had a tremendous effort, just effort, physically, mentally, emotionally, just really worked hard the entire game. Didn't really let things bother us even when our offense wasn't going. We just got back, dug in, worked hard, and really never let them get comfortable and get any offensive flow. And that was about as good of defensive effort, and I'll break it down on tape and go, we can do this better, this better, this better, and this better. But in terms of just, I think, having a great team defensive effort, it was fantastic. And I need to just say, Alicia Davis is doing a tremendous job as our defensive leader. I mean, she wants to top assignment. She's, just her toughness and her fitness is really helping lead this team in that area. And Sophie Bruner, just, is a beast down there, undersized and working her tail off and, throwing her body all over the place, grabbing rebounds she has no business grabbing. But great way to start off Pac-12. Protecting our home court against two of the top teams in the league going in. So excited about that, and just going to get some much needed rest, to prepare for the Washingtons.
You came within a couple minutes of holding them to single-digit scoring in a half. I mean, you had a good plan. Did you think it was going to work that well?
No, I didn't think we would hold Stanford the way we held them, and no, I couldn't believe the halftime score. And we've had some defensive battles over the years for sure. I can remember Pac-10 tournament, and it'd be low 50s and stuff like that, and we'd be going back and forth. But no, I didn't. Although I was confident that we could do a great job team defensively. And our goal is just make you work for what you get. We're not going to give you anything easy. And if we don't give you anything easy for 40 minutes, we like our chances. And I thought we did a really good job of that. We probably gave them a few little easy ones, but not much. Whereas, a lot of teams, it's sort of like, okay, well, you take your shot, we'll take our shot. And obviously our team's really bought in, to the importance of great team defense. And like I said, it's hard because they have to expend so much energy on that end. Coming back, sometimes we tend to rest a little bit, and we have to figure that piece out, where we can rest maybe a little bit and still come back and execute and be more efficient on the offensive end. But I think credit Stanford. They're a very good defensive team. I mean, they've shown that all year long this year, and so all the more reason that we had to really defend, because we knew, and they really took away our transition game.
Your team had the ball for almost 10 minutes longer than Stanford in time of possession. Did you like how patient your team was? Or did you think
I really heard that stat for basketball. Time of possession. Time of possession really worked in our favor in both of these games. And with our leads, I thought our team did a very good job. We'd get an offensive rebound, we'd kick it out, we'd make them play defense, we'd work them. I thought our team played very poised and smart in the fourth quarter in both of the games against Cal and Stanford, excuse me. I think that's very defeating. That's very debilitating. When you need a ball and you need to get a run going and people are getting offensive rebounds and they're not taking quick shots and they're pulling it out and they're using the clock. When we did that like 2 or 3 possessions in a row, I think, that was very, very good for us. So, it's very hard for them to get anything going, obviously.
And did you go in trying to be that patient with it?
Well, once we got the lead, obviously we are, I feel like, getting a little more poised and smarter, playing with a lead. Because I would say early on we weren't doing a good job with that. And I think, we had a really tough preseason and we've been through a lot of situations. We've come from behind. We've had back and forth games. We've had games with leads against good teams. And I just feel like this team's really grown with that and we're doing a better job.
I'm sure you get asked this every year when it comes to Stanford. What is it like playing against your alma mater and your former coach?
Yeah, at this point, I'm a Sun Devil. I'm a Sun Devil 20 years I've been a Sun Devil, so it's, obviously I have a utmost respect for Tara Vanderveer and everything that she's done at Stanford, and they're a great team and a great program, and that's kind of where it ends for me, like in terms of when we prepare for them. It's really not about me, I mean, it's about the team, this year's team, and I think somebody could research this, Steve, but in my tenure at ASU, I don't know that we've had a team win at home back-to-back against Stanford. So this senior class has won, they've actually won 3 of the last 4. But if you take out the road in the Pac-12 tournament, I don't know that we beat them off and on. But I don't know that they have done this, and so I'm kind of curious. That's a great accomplishment.
What does that have
for-
to say about your program moving forward, then? Being able to beat a program like Stanford's with so much history at home?
Yeah, well, I think we've been building that tradition. I mean, 15 of the last 16 years in postseason. I think obviously we are very established, but yeah, I mean they've been the team to catch, to beat for a very, very long time. So this kind of consistency and I don't know if 2 years is consistency yet, so we'll wait and see. But obviously, it's a nice achievement and accomplishment, I think, for this group. Who, a lot of these kids, when they got here, we were rebuilding the program from my year off. So it says a lot.
What you were saying about, winning a lot of those 50-50 plays and just retaining possession, using the clock and all that. I mean, a lot of it just comes down to want, right? Desire and just really hustling.
Yeah, I mean, that was their going back onto the court at halftime motivation. The team with the made-up mind is going to win this game. Whoever's going to dig the deepest and really decide. You guys seen Men of Honor? Cuba Gooding, naval diver Carl Brashear. It's a great movie. Yeah, we had some clips we watched earlier today, but I mean, it was the first African American naval diver, and it was in a very I don't know what the years were, 50s but it was very racist time, and so they were trying to kick him out and get him to quit and doing all sorts of horrible things. And they watched a scene from that this year, just in terms of relentlessness. We always want to be the more relentless team. We want to be just as relentless as we can be. And I thought we were. I thought we were the more relentless team. Now we don't even compare ourselves to other people. We're just asking, are we giving our best shot every time? Are we as relentless as we can be? And I thought we were. We didn't make some shots. I mean, we didn't always execute, but I mean, they did. They made up their mind that they were taking that game.
How do you put into perspective the fewest point total ever for Stanford?
I haven't yet. I haven't. I think, April comes around, 3rd week of April, we'll have a banquet, and we'll look at what this team ultimately accomplishes, and that'll be on there. And that'll be, something fun to reflect on. But right now, we're just going to keep grinding. We're going to keep working. We have a lot of basketball left, and I think this team is showing that they could have a big year. You guys, are any of you guys birders? Birding? Yeah, you going for the big year? Yeah. Yeah, the big year. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're going for the big year. Yeah, my mom's a birder. There you go. Can run with that one, Jeff.
Stanford almost didn't make a single field goal in the second quarter until the final minute of it. How did you do that? I guess.
I mean, we're just taking things away. I mean, we're working really hard. I mean, our goal is that that nothing is easy. Like, you're not getting the shots you want, and, we're denying passes. We're putting pressure on the ball. We're not allowing people to have flow and execute, as well as they want to. And I think that disrupts people. I mean, there's times when Thompson will come in and she'll hit some of the shots that she missed, because she can make tough shots. And, I expect a much, tougher game, second round from Stanford. And she's a great player, and we kind of, disrupted everything, and they didn't get shots to fall. I mean, in Maples, they usually shoot a little bit better on their home floor. So, I'm sure it'll be a very different looking game. But, I mean, you look at the Florida State and the Cal, I mean, our kids are just working really hard, and you're not going to just get to be wide open. We're not going to score more basketball. You're going to have to execute, and, you're going to have to you're not going to get that many uncontested shots if we're doing, if we continue to do what we're doing right now. And like I said, our team is pretty bought in to, it's kind of fun to win and just kind of wear teams down, which is, I think we're doing a pretty good job of. So hopefully we'll continue to buy in, and continue to get better offensively, because I don't think our team is happy with our team offense right now, and we know we could be doing better. So a tough, this is like, everybody had about 4 or 5 days off. Everybody played 3 games in 8 days. This is a tough stretch. I'm not sure anybody played their best basketball, especially offensively, in this stretch. So, it's just going to be about everybody evaluating, adjusting, and continuing to get better and better, I think, on both sides of the ball, really.
Any further? Thank you very
All right,
much.
thanks, you
Thank
guys. Thank you.